Hey beautiful people, welcome to today's video. I'm excited. You can see, and this is totally different to the videos that I normally used to do. So we just finished shooting a safety induction video, you can see behind. So I thought, sticking with the 101s, the basic stuff, let me rather do a video. I have a trio here, the Trinity, which every starter or every beginner should have. And the thing is, I only had these things not so long ago. I used to have a smaller one. Things are falling. I used to have a smaller one and never used it. It was always hanged on my car. So as things progresses, then I saw that no, I definitely need this. So I'll take them out here and just explain this Trinity. This is the Trinity, the black, the white, and the gray. So these three things help you with a couple of things. First, they help you with your exposure. They help you with your white balance. They also help you with, if you have different colors and you use this, especially the gray card, they will help you, to sort of get the balance in terms of colors, especially when the cameras are same color size, so same camera brand. So they will help you. I'm not gonna get really deep in this, but I will explain why you need them. Firstly, on cameras do have a couple of mitigation in terms of getting a good exposure and white balance. So you have your waveform, you have your histogram, you have zebras, probably maybe there's a couple of some that I forgot, but mainly histogram, which we have even on DSLRs and mirrorless. So the black one, especially when you're shooting people, that's when I use it. Other people might be using it somewhere else, but when I shoot people, this is where I mostly use it. We're shooting out here and we didn't use this, which maybe the gray card we should have. Let's start with this one. So what happens with this is just a black card, and what happens is you put your subject, like let's say myself here, Nico is shooting me here, and then all the lighting, depending on your settings, you put them. And once you have this in front of your talent, this means it will be your darkest spot. Let me say the blackest spot. So you'll check on your waveform at the bottom. It shouldn't clip, so it shouldn't go beyond 0. So this, when you have it, it must go above 0. Now going on to the white, it will give you your brightest spot. So that means your light should also hit on this, so that you can see your brightest spot, and it will show you on your waveform. This is your brightest spot. On the histogram, you have the left and the right, and that's where, if you are more on the one side, you are either clipping the black or clipping the white. So this helps with your exposure, these two. Now the third one, my favorite, the gray card. Some people, they use a white one to get their white balance. I'm not sure why, and I'm not saying they are wrong. Everyone has their own opinion or what they read and how they use things. I use the gray card because of what I read and what I understand. So the gray card, we use it for temperature. The camera comes with auto temperature, not temperature, white balance. It comes with auto white balance, where the camera does its best to give you the best colors and the best your blue and your red, and also your tint. So the camera does it best. Recent cameras, they actually are good on that, but it happens that when you're shooting straight like this, you get a certain tint color, and maybe when you shift, because of the light, you get a different one. So auto white balance, it can work, but in some instances you find you get in different shades when you turn a different way. So you also have your Kelvin, your K. This is where you control your color temperature, ranging from the bluest blue to the hottest orange. And I normally shoot around 52 when I'm outside like this. I know daylight balance will be around 5600 K, but I normally would shoot around 52 in case, just in case. But now this is a different science. This doesn't just adjust your your blue and your just your temperature, blue and your orange. It also adjusts your tint. So what happens is all your light where your talent will be, you're going to have this in front, and depending on your camera, whether it's a mirrorless or it's a, what do you call it, a cinema camera, they are quite different. For example, most mirrorless and DSLRs, you'll actually take a picture and use that picture inside the camera that you have taken and use it to get your white balance. You can Google, there's lots of videos depending on your camera, how do you do that. On cinema cameras, mostly you'll even have a button. So all you do, you have this, like I'm having it now, and then Nico can just hit a button where it shows custom white balance. And what it does, it reads whatever light is falling on this and all the tints, and it adjusts the white balance of the camera. So I recommend this, especially when you do filming. It also works when you do photography, but with photos, things are slightly different. So, but with filming, definitely I will recommend this. So guys, this is your trinity, your black, your white, and the gray. Other people, they actually use a white paper. They will use just a white paper, a white surface, depending when you are shooting, or a white wall, to actually adjust the white balance. And it does get to within a good range, so that also works. Your boy Kagiso M and it's Nico behind this camera, and that camera is just standing there. So I'm out of here. Please subscribe. We're sticking with the basics of the basics these days. Ciao.